And look where you are now. And it's just amazing, like everything that's happened, being on the morning show, you know, being interviewed there, and then now you've got these other little surprises happening. You're going to Vegas and back to LA. It's this is what's exciting now, is seeing this part of your journey, which is already very successful, but then thinking, wow, what is going to happen in the next 2 years, 3 years? Where's Shaun going to be? Like, this is great to see where you are now, to see, like, you're going to be at some other height, mate, in the next few years. Absolutely sure.
I think this is everything, like, you know, even talking to you and to Doug and yourself, you know, everything from, you know, doing this is a massive jump from where I've come from. And I mean, that's one of the things I want to sort of work on with, you know, with other people that are, you know, not really realizing that they could be sitting in a job that they absolutely hate, going, I wish I could do this. I'm like, well, why don't you?
Yeah.
You know, why don't you? Oh, because I can't. No, why can't you? And that's exactly. and so I really want to actually help, you know, other Aussies, especially other people, as you know, and building myself up to help other people get into the things that they want to do.
Yeah, so absolutely. That's
one of the things now.
That's great, mate. Doug, now your turn. You can, you know, drill him now under the spotlight.
Yeah. So, Shaun, what was your documentary about?
My documentary was about my journey as an actor going to Hollywood, but it also ended up being about it was the actor's journey. It was about the actor's journey to Hollywood and the highs and lows of what actually happens in Hollywood and how, you know, how hard it can be and the impacts on your mental health and, you know, and how you perceive. But it's also, at the end of the day, it's one of those films that inspires you to do more.
Do more. That's really cool. Did it win an award, or what's going on with it? How was it received?
Okay. So far, I've won one Best Feature Film in Australia at the Salt House, and then it's won four awards in America, and and then it's also won 3 honorable mentions, one in Los Angeles, one in London, and one in Queensland.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's so good. And I think, you know, like Doug here, he's done the same, but in a different world, like
publishing.
Well, yeah, books and creative stuff. Like Doug deals with bipolar 2, medication, therapy, high functioning autism, bullying. Like when I first met Doug over 7 years ago, I was coaching his brother for acting, and he stopped, and then Doug said to his mum, look, I'd love to work with Andy. We actually had no idea what we were doing. Like I said, well, let's just coach on your books. And then that journey going from the books he'd already written to where we are now is sort of very similar to what you're saying in your journey. We had no idea. We had no idea that we were going to be doing this with over 1 million views, you know, thousands of videos, and just inspiring people with, you know, terrific stories like yours, and very, very heart-wrenching stories of young girl, like an example of a young girl who wanted to commit suicide and threw herself in front of a train and survived, and now she's helping. They're hard to watch, but that's the whole point of trying to help someone who may be in a position and hear that story and go, wow, no, I can do something about my life. That's the whole purpose of Relentless. And your story's the same. Doug's is the same. He's gone from over 310 pounds down to ran about 200. He's walking, biking, hiking, gym, bit of yoga. So his whole world's changed, you know. And writing more books on our journey, and he's now created all the logos. So he's done the same. And what you just said, you can do what you want if you get off your ass and do it. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. Are you going to have breakdowns? Yes, you are. Does life work for you? No, it'll throw everything at you to piss you off and stop you and all that stuff, because that's what life doesn't stop because we're having a moment. It just keeps going. It'll throw bills at you. No money, plenty of money. Bills, no bill, whatever. It just keeps changing all the time. Relationships, in and out of them, health, good or bad, I don't know. It's just life will throw everything at you, but we have to just keep going. And that's why you're here, because you're going to inspire someone else who may be struggling with something that they want to do like you've done, you know, or what Doug's done, or myself. Like, I never thought I'd be working with people with disabilities, vision impaired, wheelchair users, blind, autistic, like all this. And now I'm working and coaching them, bringing them into acting classes, trying to get them in films. I'm about to coach an international Paralympic judo player who's vision impaired, and he's going to be in a film next year in Australia. There's no way in the world I was not going to swear, this F up and mess up in my life was ever going to be doing this. And I've messed up a lot. I've broken up relationships, but it was either keep doing that and have no friends and no one talk to you, or get your shit together and go, you can do this. You got to stop using your excuses in your past. And that's what you've done. And it's what Doug's done. It's what I've done. That's what a lot of other people do. So it's just great to be able to know someone personally and see where you've actually taken your trip, Shaun. And we've argued. We haven't talked for nearly 5 months. Who cares?
That's what mates do? But real mates will tell you when you stuff up. And so that's what I always say, that, you know, a real friend will tell you when you've stuffed up and when they think you've done something stupid, and they'll put you in your place. A person that's not your friend will just go, "Nah, mate, she's all right. No worries," yes, and they'll just keep giving you enough rope to hang yourself. So whether we've argued or not, man, there's always been a reason behind it.
That's right, and it's great. You know, it's like it's all that. But yeah, look, this is awesome, man, and it's just been a pleasure to watch this journey, and yeah, it's great, and I can't wait to talk to you again. Both of us talk to you again in a few months, and see, or not a few months, but in a month's time, and see what's happened then. Where are you now? Because I know it's all going to keep going up and changing, you know. And there'll be moments where it doesn't work, and that'll be great to hear that, how you get through that and just keep going like you've done, you know.
Yeah,
it's awesome, mate. Yeah, it's really great. Awesome. And welcome back home, and let's wait and see what happens over the next year, eh?
No, that's going to be quite an interesting journey, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah, it really, mate, really is. Douglas, back to you. Have you got any last minute questions before we complete, and then look forward to talking to Shaun again in a few weeks?
Yeah, what are you doing next year, man?
Next year, well, I'm doing a lot of things next year. The USA is on the cards. I might be picking up my a microphone again and returning to some music, as well as directing and acting whilst being in the United States. Can't say too much.
No, that's awesome. It's great, mate. And yes, you do have an incredible voice, so you need to get back into that.
I've been basically told if I don't do that, then I'm not. If I don't do that, then there's not really much point of me signing the contract.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a singer or something?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a singer. I was a singer before I was an actor.
Oh. So you think you can give us a live demo?
Oh no. No on the spot singing. I don't do on the spot singing. I'm really good at saying no.
Yeah, right. All right, I tell you what. So there's nothing on the spot about this. Just why don't you just sing us out and go, hey, thanks, Doug and Andy, for a great interview. You don't have to sing, but make it sound like you're singing, mate.
No.
Maybe you can sing. It's the cookie.
Maybe with the cookie cutter thing earlier, you could probably sing "See Us for Cookie."
Yeah.
Not a chance.
That's funny. All right, mate. Well, thanks, and seriously, look forward to talking to you again, and look forward to hearing some of your singing too. You know,
it'll come soon eventually, mate.
Yeah, it'll be on TV, mate. That's where we'll see it.
That's it. That's exactly right. Where there's auto tune.
Exactly. All right, Dougie, take us out. Thanks, Shaun. Champ,
Thanks,
mate.
guys.
All right, everybody. We'd like to thank Shaun for appearing on the channel. Thanks to Andy for his terrific mentorship that led to the rise in popularity of RNU. And we'll see you next week for the next episode.